Hello, I am bringing to you a hunger scale challenge this week. If you choose to accept the challenge, we will dive into your hunger scale. Your hunger scale is that body's physical, emotional, all of the types of cues that it gives you to let you know, are you hungry? Are you not? Should you eat? Should you stop? And so your body tells you this information. We just sometimes stop listening to it. So this is going to get us used to listening to it and practicing it and just allowing some discomfort this week to see what comes up so that you'll be more prepared for it when it's not intentional. So intentionally being a little bit uncomfortable so that we'll be stronger and more confident when it's unintentional, that the discomfort comes, okay? So for this week, we're gonna say no snacking, Monday through Friday. And the reason for that is so that you will feel all of the sensations, have all the thoughts that come up for you in between meals so that you can get a really good grasp on what your body's offering you. If there's some medical reason, you know your situation way better than I ever do, so do what you need to do. But if you're able to do this without snacking this week, that is totally the recommendation. And then on Friday, we'll all come back together at 9:30 a.m. for a group coaching session. So if you have gotten the email to sign up for that group coaching session, we're going to come back together and share all of our hunger scale victories, challenges, concerns with each other. We'll be able to learn from each other and see what the experiences of other people were. Maybe I experienced something different than you experienced something different from me. And so getting to hear how that worked for each other lets you practice and also try on what I experienced. I can try on what you experienced, just have those thoughts in our head. So each day I will bring you the challenge, and then I will see you on Friday at 9:30 to bring it all together. I can't wait. Monday's hunger scale challenge is notice your hunger and drink 16 ounces of water, set the timer and wait 1 hour, reassess. If you're still hungry, go ahead and eat. So the idea with this is that the hunger kind of ebbs and flows. It's not normally just a steady building type thing. It'll ebb and flow. So what you'll do is you'll notice that you're hungry, notice that you're hungry, drink a bottle of water, and then reassess in an hour, eat if you're hungry. You'll do this for each of the 3 meals and then fill out your workbook page. See you tomorrow. All right. Today is Tuesday's hunger scale challenge information. So today you're going to fast and monitor hunger. You're going to pick just 1 meal to fast. You can pick whichever one you want, whatever one you think is the easiest. Maybe you want a challenge and you want to pick the one that you think is going to be a little bit of a challenge for you. Doesn't matter, you get to pick. So pick 1 meal, write it in your daily planner, no food, fast. You're going to fast. And then you're going to see what happens. Is your brain saying, no, I need this? Are you thinking that you're feeling extra hungry? Are you thinking that you shouldn't or you can't go without 1 meal? Whatever it is, you know there's other meals that are going to happen today. And so whatever comes up for you is so important. And you'll bring all of that to that workbook page, fill that out, and then I'll see you tomorrow. Wednesday's hunger scale challenge is pick 1 meal that you will only eat half. So not every meal of the day today, but 1 meal, you're only going to eat half of the meal, and you can throw it away, you can pack it up for later, whatever you want, but you will not eat more than half, even if you're still hungry. You'll do that, and then you'll fill out that workbook page and see what has come up for you, and I will see you tomorrow. Thursday, hunger scale challenge of the day. Every meal today, we're still not having any snacks between meals, but every meal today, you will leave 2 to 3 bites behind. Whether you want to push those 2 to 3 bites off to the side of your plate, or if you just want to slow yourself down as you get to the end, every meal, you're going to leave 2 to 3 bites behind. And then you're going to go to that workbook page, fill out all the questions, answers, and see what came up for you. And then I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be Friday when we have our group coaching session where we bring this all together. There is still one more challenge on Friday. So whether you do it before you come or after, it doesn't matter. But Friday, we will meet together for the group coaching session. So I'm going to go ahead and give you the Friday challenge now. Ready? Okay. Friday, you're going to pick one meal that you allow yourself to get to hangry. And so I love those Snicker commercials. You need a Snickers because you're hangry. So that hangry word is that you're hungry and angry. You're focused completely on your hunger, how hungry you are, and all your thoughts are there in that hunger. So pick one meal that you allow yourself to get extremely hungry to. Okay. Then when you eat, pay very close attention that you're not overeating. Many times when we get ourselves too hungry, we think we need more food. And so this is an opportunity to see what it's like when you're super hungry, and also to give yourself that opportunity to stay very mindful while you're eating, very in control, and not overeat. So whatever that takes to do that, that's what your challenge for Friday will be. And then there's a part in the workbook page. We'll bring all this together, like I said, at the group coaching. So make sure that you've signed up for the group coaching on Friday. I love when we all get to come together for the group coaching when we've done these challenges, because we learn so much from each other. So I will see you on Friday. The hunger scale is a range of physical sensations, cues that the body gives to let you know when and how much food it desires and requires. Getting tuned into and eating by these cues is what makes weight loss easier. Some of the cues are very easy to distinguish. The extreme hunger, when you feel lightheaded, have a headache, and you think of nothing else but food. Your body has made the announcement that you are hungry. The longer you wait to answer it, the louder and stronger the announcement gets. This is super important to understand. The announcement got louder. Your stomach size and quantity of food needed did not change. Sometimes when hunger cues get louder and more uncomfortable, it is easy to think you need to eat more. You do not need more, you just need it sooner. This is a cue as to when to eat, and it being louder and more urgent did not make your stomach any bigger or in need of any more food. The opposite end of the hunger scale is full. This cue is often easier to find too. You might feel bloated, extreme pressure in your stomach, that feeling of stuffed. You might feel sick or have indigestion. This extreme fullness is uncomfortable and is easy to get to before you even realize you are there. Eating slower and mindfully checking in every couple of bites with how your body feels, what cues it is giving you, will help you prevent eating to stuffed or full. It takes a little time from when you eat food to when your brain gets the signal and tells your body it's had enough. Practicing stopping at different times, leaving a few bites or a few more behind, will help you check in with the hunger cues and see what comes up in your thinking. Sometimes stopping before all the food is off the plate triggers thoughts. These thoughts could be that I just want to eat more, creating the feeling of desire. Or the same thought could lead to feelings of deprivation. This thought could have shifted slightly into wanting to eat more, but deciding not to. Whatever thought that comes up is something to look at curiously. Ask yourself why you think that, where it came from. Is it useful to your goal? Your brain will throw many thoughts at you a day, and anytime you're making changes, it will give you even more. Be compassionate with yourself. Thoughts and feelings can be involuntary, triggered by events or circumstances. However, what you do with those thoughts and feelings, you are 100% in control of. If you take that thought or feeling and eat because or in spite of it, that is your choice. The thought and feeling has no power until you give it. This may not feel like the case in the beginning. As you continue getting curious about your thoughts, you understand them and allow them. You neutralize them, recognizing they are there sometimes, thinking you should just eat the last few bites. They won't make a difference. You being in charge can counter with logic that, of course, you want it. It is delicious. But you know that every little decision you make, every bite you leave behind, accumulatively moves you to your goal. As you progress in your weight loss, it is beneficial to revisit the scale, check in and see how it has changed. You become more aware of your body's cues, and the amount of food your smaller body requires changes. Sometimes I have been told that clients feel like they are grieving the amount of food they used to eat. Even when you lost weight before, as your body gets smaller, the amount of food you need is less. To keep moving towards your goal, you will eat less. The quality of food usually improves. When you're eating less food, you have less opportunities to eat. You will want to be intentional with what your choices are. Eating nutrient dense foods more often and sugar processed foods less will keep your energy up and you moving towards your weight loss goals. You still can have all of it, just a slightly different ratio. I love challenges. A hunger scale challenge allows you to practice being a bit uncomfortable in a short term controlled environment. It gives you areas to focus on, to learn from, and see what comes up. Remember, this will be an area that changes as your activity level changes, as your weight changes, as your hormones change. Many factors can contribute to the change of quantity of food and to the signals that the body sends. As you routinely check in with your hunger scale and body's cues, you will be able to self adjust. The self adjustment will take you all the way to your goal again and again.